And coming up in just 15 minutes, sitting with us right now, but we can't reveal who he or she is, the winner of the $29,000 a year job as the spokesperson for the South Carolina Federal Credit Union's Young and Free campaign.
But they are sitting right next to me. I mean, I can touch them.
We know exactly who it is.
I see them right now.
You don't. We will reveal it to you in 15 minutes on 95SX. Hang on, we'll be right back. To Tanya Brooke and Mike, two girls and a guy on 95SX. It is 8:06. Thanks for waking up with us this morning. 721-9595 is our telephone number. Our email addy is two girls and a guy, all spelled out at 95sx.com. We're live this morning from the Tradition Apartment Homes in Somerville, and we are so happy to have with us the grand prize winner of the South Carolina Federal Credit Union's Young Free SC Spokesperson campaign. Please, everybody, give a hand to Josh Sutherland!
I feel like I just won. I'm so excited.
Awesome.
You just got a $29,000 a year job. Is this your first real, legitimate, full-time job with benefits and everything?
That is correct. This is my first job with any kind of salary. Usually it's just hourly wages, but this is the first real one that I get to wake up and go to work.
Congratulations to you. How did it all go down? Because the voting ended, what was a Friday ago?
2 Fridays ago.
It's 2 Fridays.
2 Fridays ago, and the voting process went on for a full week, and then they took a couple extra days to tally the votes and whatnot between you and the other candidates. How did you find out about this?
I found out at around 6:30 p.m. yesterday. My sister's house, they held a surprise party for me. My sister called and told me that her roommate was locked out, and I had her spare key, so I had to go let her in.
Oh my gosh.
And when I get there, of course, the roommate is like, oh yeah, and Susie wants you to go move something out of her room. I'm like, oh God, finally. I mean, I have to go through all this stuff, open the door, and I'm screamed at, you got the job from about 35 people, none of whom I was expecting to be there. It was really exciting.
Yeah, and I tweeted Josh the other day and was like, ooh, Wednesday's the big day, are you excited? And you kind of seemed a little discouraged.
Well, I was worried because I had not heard a single word in the last 8 days from voting to that point. And so when you said, oh, Wednesday's a big day, I was like, did someone else already get announced? I don't know what's going on. I started freaking out a little bit, but it's okay.
Well, Josh, while we were kind of off the air, he says, you know what, I'd be really disappointed in myself if I didn't win this competition, since I didn't have a job, and all I had to do for a month was just campaign for it.
Yeah.
And you think the hard work is, obviously you won, but the hard work that you did with all the social networking and all the publicity you did, do you think that that it paid off for you? Obviously it did.
It did pay off. Well, I really have to thank everyone else, because once I get to the final 3, it's sort of out of my hands as far as what I can do. And then at that point, it's how much can my friends help me, how much can I get my name out there to people that I don't know yet and try and collect votes. So I really have to thank everyone out there who voted for me and helped me get more votes, because without you, I couldn't have won.
Oh, it's like your acceptance speech. I want to thank God first and foremost. And then
That's right.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Have they told you what your first assignment is?
My first assignment is to wake up early this morning and come to
This was it, right?
Success!
Yes, so you are my first task, and I think I'm doing pretty well so far. I showed up on time.
Excellent. Well, Josh, it's great to have you here. We'd love for you to hang out with us for a few more minutes, and we'll talk to you more about everything that you did to campaign and what's in store for you next with the South Carolina Federal Credit Union. It is 8:09 on 95SX. We'll be right back. 95SX, two girls and a guy in the morning. It is 8:13 as you get ready to head to work today.
We have sunshine today, a high of 73. It's 52 in Somerville.
And we're joined with the winner for the Young Free SC Spokesperson campaign. His name is Josh Sutherland. Josh, congratulations to you once again.
Thank you.
$29,000 a year job. What were some of the other perks that you get as a part of this?
Some of the other perks, I get a free MacBook notebook computer. I also get a handheld camcorder and digital camera. It's very nice, HD. An iPhone is on the way, I believe. And one of the biggest is a 2009 Prius.
That's right, the car came along with this job.
I get to use that for the entire year, the entire term of the job, and it's wrapped with graphics to say Young and Free SC, all that stuff all over it. And I'm really excited to be driving that with free gas and
Absolutely.
insurance.
Now, did you you only got surprised yesterday at 6:30 at
That's
the
right.
surprise party? You didn't know prior to that?
Right. They told me I was going to get a call from the CEO around 7 p.m. And so I was like, you know, checking my watch and all day long I woke up late so that it would come sooner, you know, and stuff like that. But I really was shocked when I got there.
So after the party was over and everything, was your first question to yourself, I wonder when payday is?
No.
You're not worried about that? So you're really going to work for free?
No, there's a $29,000 salary, and that will be nice as well, but I'm not going to work for free, no. The first thing I thought of was, when can I start, really, was the first thought, and I found that out quickly. I had to come here, so I'm really excited to get started.
We are really
making
excited
interest
for
and
you.
Josh,
Really.
you said you know, this is your first job. You said you're still living at home, right?
That's right.
In Somerville, you lived here all your life. How long are you going to wait before you get your own place, before you go massively in debt now that you have a full-time job?
I'm hoping to avoid the debt part, but a couple of my friends are graduating from college this coming May, so if they, you know, want to get a house together or something like that, that's a possibility. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to stay at home and try to save as much of that money as I can.
Smart
And then
man.
maybe a year from now, I can find another job and put a down payment on a house, probably.
Or maybe you'll be so good at what you do, they'll keep you around.
right.
That's
Yeah.
really important. Now, what are you going to teach the young people as far as finances and things like that? What's the one thing you want them to know?
How to not go in debt and not to fall for the credit card traps and things like that, because a lot of, you know, young people are going to be heading to college, and a lot of them are going to have to deal with student loans and stuff anyway. Those can put you in debt just by themselves. So I'm going to try and teach them, you know, to be wary of credit cards, be financially responsible, don't go in debt, because I know some of them will regardless, but I'll try to prevent at least a few people from doing that.
And debt's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It can be scary.
In this life, you almost can't avoid, you know, having debt, whether it's a car payment or a house payment or whatever the case may be. It's about managing it intelligently, I
Right,
think.
that's also true.
Well, go in debt for the right things. For a house
Of
and for a
course.
car, that's okay.
Right.
But when you're going to buy that Louis Vuitton bag,
Broke!
Yeah. When you get that first credit card, because they're there at the colleges waiting for you.
That's true. Once you get there in orientation, they're already
Oh,
got the table
absolutely.
set up. Yeah.
And it's when you take that card out and you go buy, you know, handbags, and you go buy
Gucci
new
sunglasses.
Do
clothes
that.
and sunglasses
Or
and
even books.
books, right? That's where people can get into some serious, you know, some credit issues and whatnot. So, well, Josh, it's awesome having you here this morning. We certainly do appreciate it. Congratulations to you and to your success and being victorious. You now have an open invitation as the honorary second guy on the Two Girls and a Guy Morning Show. And by all means, stop by anytime.
Oh, thank you. And I just wanted to add that the website YoungFreeSC.com is now flipped to reveal me as the winner, so you
Okay.
can go look and
Look at him. He's
see
already given
I
the
know.
surprise
What?
video and like a little biography and stuff like that. So
Okay.
you can go check that out already. It's
Very
already
cool.
flipped.
Well,
Okay.
good luck on your first day of work today, my
Thank you.
friend. It is 8:17 on 95 SX. Coming up right after the break.